Be up, guys. Be up, guys. It's going to be a quick stream today now, guys, for this. This obviously the reaction stream to obviously the Champions League matches. Obviously the British teams, I'm only including them in this because obviously the more important ones. And I might do a quick prediction one for the games today. Obviously Chelsea are playing in the UEFA Conference League, and obviously others, Spurs playing Eintracht Frankfurt, I think Europa League. Obviously Rangers are playing Atletico in Europa League as well. And I think there's one up, Man United playing Leon as well. They're all round 8. But the Chelsea one will be about 5 odd, I think, 5:45. So obviously I won't be on here too long. That's Conference League, of course, Europa Conference. So I won't be on here that long, guys. So I've got the link there if you do want to come in, but obviously it's going to be brief today. Going to be a very quick stream for a change, and link is there if anyone does want to hop on here and talk about obviously the great feat that Arsenal achieved of beating Real Madrid in the first leg 3-0. And we're going to probably start with that, because then we get onto the disappointing one with Villa losing in their first leg against PSG. I think an amazing team, quality. But I was surprised with this one anyway. I'll just bring this up and talk about the Arsenal one beating Real. Who would have thought this would happen? So I'll just bring this up now, guys. And there we go. Who'd have thought this? Arsenal 3, Real Madrid 0. But 2 very special strikes by Declan Rice, of course, made it possible. 2 amazing strikes. So Declan Rice 2 there, 58th and 70th. Mikel Merino, also great goal as well, 75th. And obviously Real Madrid had a player sent off, Camavinga, in the 94th. Stupid, dumb, kicking it away. It'd already been booked. And was sent off. So we're going to this. Declan Rice stunned Real Madrid with 2 brilliant free kicks, the first scored in his career, amazingly, as Arsenal took a commanding 3-0 first leg lead in their Champions League quarter-final. Mikel Arteta had asked the Arsenal fans to arrive early to create an impressive atmosphere inside the stadium. And the team responded by starting the game quickly with a number of dangerous crosses into the Madrid penalty area. It took until the 20th minute for Madrid to have their first real chance when Vinicius Jr. curled an effort wide. But Rice took control of the tie for Arsenal in the second half. The Gunners were the better side all evening and took the lead in the 58th minute when Rice called the first of 2 excellent free kicks around the Real Madrid wall into the corner of the net past Thibaut Courtois. Rice scored his second of the night with a free kick of equal quality 12 minutes later, bending another long-range effort into the top right-hand corner to leave Madrid stunned. Mikel Merino then made sure it was a memorable night for Arsenal when he called a shot into the bottom corner from inside the area just 5 minutes later. Things only got worse for Madrid when Eduardo Camavinga was sent off in stoppage time, picking up a second yellow card. Arsenal have not reached the semi-final stage of the Champions League since the 2008-09 season, but they have given themselves a huge chance of progressing to the last 4 with this result. Arsenal give fans chance to dream. Arsenal came into this match as the less experienced side in European competition, compared with serial winners Madrid, but showed a ruthlessness and quality while Carlo Ancelotti's side could not match. Arteta has been dealt a series of blows this season with injuries to key players, and the focus before the game was on who would partner William Saliba at centre-back, with Jakub Kiwior ultimately getting the nod. But those issues seemed trivial once the game got underway, as Arsenal started the match so impressively. Bukayo Saka caused David Alaba all sorts of problems, and one of his crosses should have been turned in during the first half. Rice's 2 free kicks nearly lifted the roof off of the Emirates before Mourinho added a third to seal the win, taking on the mantle of striker in the absence of Kai Havertz. Mourinho has now scored 5 goals in his past 9 appearances for Arsenal. It could have been even better for Arsenal as Jude Bellingham and Alaba had to clear balls off the Madrid goal line. In a season where injuries have robbed Arteta of many key players, he has managed to lead his team to a place where they can start dreaming about a Champions League semi-final. Disappointing Madrid crumble. Yeah, they were a bit disappointing. I thought they'd be better than this, Madrid. Not having their best season, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be going that well. But anyway, Real Madrid were not in their best form coming into this match, no. With just 2 wins in their previous 5 matches. Goalkeeper Courtois has said he was aware of the threat Arsenal possessed from set pieces, but the 15-time winners of the competition looked uncomfortable throughout. The flair and sharpness in play expected of Ancelotti's team was missing, and their best effort from Kylian Mbappe was saved by David Raya. Madrid have kept just 2 clean sheets in their past 11 games in all competitions, and we will need to keep Arsenal out and score 4 at the Bernabeu next week to secure what will be an unlikely win. However, Madrid have produced some moments of magic in this competition, and Arsenal will know another solid performance is needed to ensure their progression. Yeah, Declan Rice deservedly getting man of the match. He really did deserve that. Incredible game. Obviously, he'll be taking a lot of the free kicks from now on. And probably for England even. They might let him do it for England. But if he can take them like this, why not? He can score. It's his first 2 amazingly that he scored on free kicks. Incredible. And what a game. I love this game, watch this game. I know I don't like to be, big up Arsenal too much. And we got to play them next. So really, I don't want to. I'd love to beat them on Saturday, but this was an amazing performance. And it's only half done now. This is only the first leg. And Arsenal still got a long way to go. And the second leg, you never know with Real. They could easily come back. They were disappointing here. But I think at home they will maybe get better again. I feel, they'll play better in front of their own crowd, I'm sure. And could be a tricky one for Arsenal. You got to do, at the best of both, really. You got to have a happy medium of attack and defence. You can't just go all-out defence because I think Real Madrid will punish them. So they've got to do a bit of attacking as well. And if they score 1 goal, it probably could be over there, Arsenal. Definitely over. But I think Real are still in the contest. I just know they can do it. And they were disappointing in this one, but Mbappe, quality, Vinicius Jr., they've got so much there, other great players that, can step up. And I think it will be a tricky second leg for Arsenal. If they don't get another one, Arsenal, I think Real Madrid can at least get 3. And that means it'll be extra time. So I think Arsenal needs to get 1 over there, at least. So I'm thinking this could be at least be 3-0 Real, the second leg. But if it's 3-1, Arsenal through. So that's what I'm going for, 3-1 Real. So I think Arsenal will just sneak through. That's what I'm going to say. Anyone who does come in the live chat, you're welcome to comment. Leave what you think, your opinions, what you think the score will be, predictions. Obviously, there's no one in here at the moment. There probably won't be because obviously the football will be on very soon. But, I might still be at work. But anyway, you can obviously, anyone can still obviously watch this on live or on playback, of course. So, But anyway, that's great from Arsenal. Brilliant start in the first leg. Brilliant from them. But we'll obviously talk about the other one, the disappointing one. PSG 3, Aston Villa 1. And Villa were 1-0 up, of course, in this game through Morgan Rogers in the 35th. But disappointing, and PSG were amazing, I thought. Great team. Could well go on and lift it, I think, the Champions League. I think could lift the trophy. I do. It could be between them and maybe Barca. I think Real don't look up to it now. You could bring Bayern into it, but they're 2-1 down against Inter. But I think they may come back. I think Bayern are too good and probably will come back and win. But at least these, I think PSG, Barca, maybe Bayern are the three for me. They've got a real chance. Unfortunately, I can't see Villa coming back here. In the second leg, they need to get, obviously at home, they need to get at least, they need to score 3, don't they? They get 2, it's extra time, and they can't afford to concede anymore as well. So it's a tricky one. So Dewey, scored equalised 39th. Brilliant player, what a player. That young man, 19. Absolute class. Great player. I'm sure some Premiership team would love to get him. And this other guy here, what's his name? Kvaratskhelia, whatever his name is, 49th. Incredible player, great player. And Nuno Mendes, 92nd. So it's put them in a great position, PSG, in their quality. Nuno Mendes struck deep into stoppage time to give Paris Saint-Germain a significant advantage against Aston Villa in the Champions League quarter-final first leg at Parc des Princes. Villa looked like they would only need to overturn a 1-goal deficit at Villa Park until Mendes stole in to deliver a devastating blow to Unai Emery's side in the dying seconds. The visitors had stunned the newly crowned French champions when Morgan Rogers arrived at the far post to turn in Yuri Tielemans' cross from the left after 35 minutes. That breakaway goal to take the lead delighted an away support that included the Prince of Wales, a Villa supporter since his school days. The lead only lasted 4 minutes before PSG drew level, however, with Desire Dure leaving Villa keeper Emiliano Martinez helpless with a magnificent curling drive from 20 yards. PSG's brilliant Georgian winger Kvaratskhelia troubled Villa all night. And he put them ahead 4 minutes after the break when he turned substitute Axel Disasi before drilling a powerful shot high past Martinez at his near post. Villa keeper Martinez, who had friends in France following his antics at the 2022 World Cup final when Argentina beat Le Bleu in Qatar, who had few friends, I should say. Few friends in France, yeah. Not friends. Few friends. None, probably. When Argentina beat Le Bleu in Qatar and made several fine saves on this occasion, but was powerless as he was wrong-footed by Mendes in the closing moments. It made it a bitterly disappointing finale for former PSG boss Emery, as his Villa side, who were left despondent as their locals celebrated rapturously. Villa suffer last gasp heartbreak. Villa's fans inside the vast bowl of Parc des Princes were in dreamland when they hit PSG with a perfect sucker punch 10 minutes up before half-time. John McGinn's pinch of possession leading to Tielemans playing in Rogers to tuck home from close range. Sadly for Villa, the lead was only brief as they were forced to fight a rearguard action against this richly talented PSG side, who are now firm favourites to reach the last four. Martinez, taunted throughout by PSG fans, shrugged off the jeers to make several fine saves, especially from Ousmane Dembele and Achraf Hakimi. Villa would have entered 4 minutes of stoppage time, believing the 1-goal deficit was eminently retrievable. amid a big atmosphere at Villa Park, even though they spent so much of this first leg clinging on. Yet their task was made much tougher when Mendes pounced in the box to sit Martinez on the floor before shooting into the roof of the net. Villa players slumped to the turf in agony, perhaps realising what a significant blow that they had been struck with only seconds left. It was a rough night for Villa against one of Europe's leading sides who have grown into this competition, but they battled valiantly in the face of PSG's superior quality, only to concede for a third time right at the end. There's still hope for Villa going into the second leg, but it dwindled just a little when Mendes had the final say in this contest. Superb PSG get deserved reward. Paris Saint-Germain, their Qatari owners and their supporters must be starting to believe that their holy grail of a Champions League title may finally be in sight. Under coach Luis Enrique, who won the Champions League with Barca in 2015, the Parisians have moved away from the superstar model which saw Neymar, Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi arrive in Paris. They have now staked their future on building a team with drive and youthful zest. And in 19-year-old Due and former Napoli star Kvaratskhelia, they have attacking talents with Dembele alongside them, who can strike fear into any defence. The League One side mix composed possession with thrilling, pacey attacking that saw them beat Man City in the new Champions League first stage format. Then knock out Liverpool over 2 legs in the last 16, winning the second leg at Anfield after losing at home before going through on penalties. And they will feel in this rich vein of form that they now have a big enough advantage to see them into the semi-final. And player of the match was Kvaratskhelia, who I thought Due drew him close. I thought he was amazing. Only 19, I believe, Due. So, yeah. And I've got the comments there. Warren's team talk, go on, Steve. Yeah, cheers, bro. Thanks for coming in the live chat. Yeah, so I think it's long way back for Villa. Very disappointing from them after taking the lead. It was poor to go 1-0 up and then, lose the game. But I thought PSG were well worth it. I thought they were amazing. And Villa have got a lot to do in this second leg. It's a lot for them to do. Really is. I can't see them doing it. I'm going to go... I think Aston Villa could win the second leg. But then again, I've got a feeling it's going to be... I'm going to go a 1-1. No, I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, a draw. The PSG to go through there 4-2. That's what I'm going to go for there. So anyway, let's go on to today's games. But I'll just have a look if there's any more comments. No more comments. Yeah, but obviously I think Arsenal will just get through and Villa will miss out. So obviously Arsenal will face PSG in the semis, and I can't see Arsenal getting through that. I think PSG will be too good looking at this. But anyway, let's go into the Europa League, and we got obviously this one, Lyon against Man United. I think United has still looked poor, I think, most of the time in the Premier. Maybe doing a little bit better in Europe. I don't think Lyon are quite the force they were. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United because I still think it'll still be a struggle for them. And they've got strikers who don't really score. Bruno turns up, maybe gets a couple or someone else gets one. I think that'd be the two goals. and Leon will get a consolation, and then we'll see what happens back at Old Trafford. But yeah, I think 2-1 United. Right, and Rangers versus Atletico. I think this would be too much for the Rangers. I really do. I just cannot see them beating Atletico, even at home. I think this is one step too far. Now struggling in the Scottish Premier a bit. But I'm going to go 2-0 Atletico. Yeah, 2-0 Atletico, I think. I just think Rangers are going to have too much. Are not going to have enough here. Atletico are a much better team, of course. We know that in Spain. So, sorry. I think Rangers are in a tough game there and a tough position. And I can't see them winning this. Unfortunately. No, actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go 3-1 Atletico. I think Rangers will get a goal, 1, but I think they're going to concede 3. So 3-1 Atletico. Right, so let's go to this one. Spurs and Eintracht Frankfurt. I think, being at home, I just got a feeling Spurs might do something. I know they're up and down and whatever under Big Ange, sorry. I think they are up and down a bit. You don't know what you'll get, but I think Spurs will beat Eintracht here. I'm going 2-0 Spurs. I might actually keep a clean sheet. So 2-0 Spurs. But whether they'll do anything in the away leg, I'm not sure. But I think for this one, 2-0 Spurs. And this one, which is coming up very soon, Legia Warsaw versus Chelsea, 5:45 kickoff. Yeah, the Europa Conference. I think Chelsea will do something. I think they'll actually win. I'm going 2-0 Chelsea. Yeah, 2-0. I don't think much of Legia. I don't think they're doing that great. So, for me, Chelsea 2-0. I thought they were poor against us, Chelsea. But maybe they're thinking about this one. They had this on their mind. So, in Europe. So, yeah, 2-0 Chelsea for me. And that'll be it. That's it, guys. All the games. So yeah, that's the stream for today, guys. I thought I'd just do a really quick one today. It's supposed to be earlier, and other things happened. I've done a stream with obviously the preview for the Arsenal and Bees game. Check that one out. One I've done with Luca. That was earlier on, and it's on there now. Obviously, you can watch it on playback and everything. If you didn't watch it live, check that one out. Please comment and say, good positive ones and whatever, if you can. Also, obviously, sub to me. Obviously, I'm up to 116 now. Follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat and Mr. B Chats England Cricket. There's plenty more to come on both of those channels. Obviously, I've got, I also done one with Josh earlier. Go and check his channel out, as well as Luca's. Both great channels. Luca Talks Ball and the other one's True Gooner. Josh, go and check both those channels out. Brilliant. Great content. Superb. And obviously, I'll be doing reaction to the Bees game, which will be probably Sunday, if not Saturday. Probably won't be Saturday. Afterwards, it'll be Sunday, I guess. And then also, obviously, other things, other games coming up. The next games we got. I don't want to jump ahead to the next ones, but Obviously, I think it's Brighton after that, but obviously we will go into that more, do a preview for that, of course. There's plenty coming up, guys, so please check it all out. As I say, please smash the likes and sub if you're new, and keep supporting me and enjoying this content. I think it's really good. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you want to be negative, it's up to you, and slag it off. You're entitled to. It's your opinion. But I feel I'll try and do good streams. But anyway, guys, if you do like this, please smash the likes, as I say, and keep subbing, because it all counts, guys. And your support and love means a lot to me, guys. And thanks to Warren for briefly coming in the live chat. Hopefully he'll bring his streams back soon. He's got great content, great stream, great channel. Go and check him out as well. Warren Talks Football. Warren's Team Talk. Sorry, what am I saying? Warren's Team Talk. Go and check that out. And well, for the time being, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to bounce. Come on the bees on Saturday. Cheers, everyone. Bye.